certain players, and it looks like they're going to have everybody. But, hey, 5 games in, everybody's banged up a little bit.
Yes. Yeah, you're not going to be dealing with anybody who's completely healthy. Otherwise, unless they're resting most of their starters, which I don't think anybody has done. But looking at this as we're in the conference player for the Little Indians, these games are important. I mean, Indiana's got off to a good start. You look at, maybe one of the games that they lost, probably should have won or could have won. I could put it that way. But overall, record's not bad, and they're in a decent position right now, but they got to keep winning. They can't keep having any stumbling blocks as we continue throughout the season.
Yeah, they really have to keep pace with the rest of the conference because this is a competitive conference. Teams are going to beat up on each other a little bit. So, like right now, you have Hampton and Greensburg-Salem. They're both at 2-0. Then you have Highlands, Armstrong, Indiana, and Plum all at 1-1 in the section. Now, we already beat Plum, so that's a win in our favor. But this is a game tonight that Indiana, you hate to call it a must-win, but this is a should-win.
Yes, and should-wins are big, and Indiana's got to do a good job limiting their mistakes tonight. I think they come out here, try to pound the football again, and try to regain some of the physicality, become the more physical team. As Coach said, this was a very physical game last year, so I would imagine those kids are going to be ready for that. But, it's an important game, and I think playing a team that plays a similar style of game that you do, I don't know if that's necessarily a positive, but that's kind of what I asked them about how they prepare in practice, if they have anybody that can try to emulate or imitate their team. But either way, this should be an interesting game here tonight as they go against some teams that can have multiple weapons.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think if Indiana plays disciplined football, they're the better football team. I think pound per pound, athlete by athlete, when you watch these two teams on film, I think Indiana's the better team. Now, eliminate turnovers. Mm-hmm. Don't give Knoch anything to get excited about.
No bad penalties either.
Right. Yeah. Those are the things. No special teams errors. So if Indiana can eliminate those things, play a clean game, I think they'll be fine. But you play these games, and everybody has to do their job. And you can't have mistakes or big plays, so we'll see.
A lot of pink in the crowd tonight as they're honoring breast cancer awareness. A lot of schools doing that, and as we start Breast Cancer Awareness Month being October 1st here, so we're going to see a lot of pink in a lot of these crowds. It's also homecoming for Knoch here tonight, so maybe an extended halftime. We'll see how that goes. I think they've shortened some of them since the homecomings that I remember when I was in school. They used to be a lot longer, but we had to wait for a parade right in front of the school here as we came into the field here tonight. But we are here from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, about 15 or 20 minutes away from the opening kickoff, Knoch against the Little Indians here tonight. And we'll be back with our ITT pregame show as that continues, and we'll hear about our starting lineups and our keys to the game. That's all coming up next. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, the Trib Live Sports Network, and also on the WDAD Facebook page.
Now, when we come back, do we want to do keys to the game now?
Let me see. So we are going through. Look for you to this. We're going to go through that liner. What would you rather do? Do you want to do starting lineups or keys of the game?
I'll do either one. It doesn't matter.
Let's do starting lineups.
And then when we come back after that break, then we'll do the keys of the game intro.
Luke, we'll come back and just do starting lineups. And then in order to get that other break in, I mean, we got 15 minutes, but still, these are long breaks.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Take a look at these starting lineups, Pat.
Sure, let's start tonight with Knoch starting lineups. Their quarterback is number 2, Carson Kasecki. Their running back is number 5, Keegan Frazier. He's a 6'2", 200-pound senior that Coach Overdorf talked about. They have 2 wing backs, Gavin McGowan, he's a senior, 5'10", 165. And the other wing back is the sophomore Xavier Johnson, number 23. He's 5'10", 150 pounds. They run 1 wide receiver, number 4, Devin Whitaker. He's a 6-foot senior, 155 pounds. Their offensive line is not as big as what we've seen in the last several weeks. Their center, Matt Carney, he's a junior, 5'11", 205 pounds. At right guard is number 70, Alex Cotton. He's a senior, 6 foot, 205. At the left guard is number 74, Nevin Pert. He's a senior, 5'11", 195 pounds. At the tackles, number 62, Logan Clem. He's a junior, 6'2", 245 pounds. And at the other tackle is Nick Davis. He's a 6 foot, 205 junior. At tight end, number 87, Jake Murphy. He's actually the biggest kid on their line, 6'1", 215 pounds. And they like to get him the ball out in the flat on bootlegs and play action. So he'll be their target in the passing game. Now for Indiana, let's look at Indiana's offense. Number 2, Devin Flint. He's the senior quarterback, 5'10", 163 pounds. At the B-back or fullback is number 26, Zach Harrington. He's a senior, 5'9", 195 pounds. Zach has 435 yards on the season. Devin has 521 yards. So there's the bulk of your offensive yardage. At the other running backs, you have number 32, Corbin Wilson. He's a senior, 5'8", 139 pounds, and he has 323 yards and 5 touchdowns. And at the other slot back, you have Liam McFarland. He's a junior, 5'9", 145 pounds, and he has 2 touchdowns on the season. Your wide receivers are number 13, Anthony Kowchuk. He's a 5'10", 135-pound sophomore. At the other wide receiver, you have number 25, Blake Hodak. He's a senior, 5'9", 145 pounds. Those two guys get after you on the perimeter blocking. They've done a great job this year. Your offensive line, as we've talked about, this is now the 6th game that these kids have played at offensive line. Mason Fisher is at tackle. He's a junior, 5'9", 180 pounds. At the left guard is Andrew Anderson. He's a junior, 6 foot 207. At center, you have Ben Cochran, 6 foot 250 pounds. At the right guard, you have Adam Clark, number 75, 6 foot 290 pounds. And at the right tackle is number 69, Carson Beatty. He's a sophomore, 6 foot 173 pounds. So Indiana on offense is going to look to be physical. They're going to look to run the ball. Now on defense, really quickly for Indiana, everybody seems to be back and healthy. So up front, you have Amari Brown at nose tackle. He's a senior, 5'6", 254 pounds. At the tackles, you have Alec Clark. He's a junior, 6'1", 285 pounds. And at the other tackle is Owen Clifford. He's a 6'3", 244-pound senior. In your linebackers, you have Jake McCracken, number 63. He's a senior, 6'3", 222. At middle backer, you have Isaac Nygren. He leads the team in tackles. He's a sophomore, 6 foot, 175 pounds. At the other middle linebacker is Garrison Doherty. He's a junior, 5'8", 183 pounds. He's second on the team in tackles. And then you have number 25, Blake Hodak. He's a senior, 5'9", 145 pounds. In the secondary, you have Devin Flynn at quarterback. You have Corbin Wilson at cornerback. And then your safeties are Fox Van Leer. He's a senior, number 5'9", 180 pounds. And at the strong safety is Zach Harrington. He's, as we talked about, he's a senior, 5'9", 195 pounds. So Indiana's defense has to really come out tonight and play well and set the tone and set the tempo early, and don't give Knoch anything to get excited about.
And they are doing the starting lineups on the field, the introductions for the Knoch Knights. We're going to come back and hear our Luther Ford Lincoln keys to the game. So stay tuned. We want to remind you, too, that you can watch tonight's game on WDAD's Facebook page. So if you'd like to check out the game, and we have the luxury of having some replays, it looks like, tonight as well, which is really neat. So you'll be able to see those as well if you go on to the WDAD Facebook page. So you can hear us and watch the game by going online to the WDAD Facebook page. And we'll remind you a couple times to do that throughout the game this evening. We'll come back and hear the keys to the game. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on the ITT pregame show on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 7th.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Oh, Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years.
Quickly do a Luther Ford case of the game.
Yeah, really quick, and it's not real complicated, Mark. We got to limit our turnovers. Last week we had 5 lost turnovers, 12 on the year. The second key is Devin Flint's health. He's the guy that stirs the drink on offense. 521 yards, 9 touchdowns. They got to be more physical. Don't let Knoch hang around. Knoch is giving up 186 points. We got to be physical and set things up. On defense, limit the big plays. We gave up 4 plays of over 30 yards last week, 3 of those for touchdowns. We got to force turnovers. We're a -6 on the season, and Knoch has only scored 54 points. So we have to set the tone early on defense.
And the kick is going to be a short kick, but it is going to be received by the upman. He's going to sneak his way through and plow his way through the tacklers as he gets just shy of midfield. So he received the football about the 30-yard line. And not the best tackling job by IUP, as I believe that was number 5, Keegan Frazier, and that's one of the guys that Coach said he's got to keep your eye on here tonight. And that physicality right off the bat as he was able to get a good return to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, that's, not what they did a short kick trying to keep it from going deep, and when you do that, you have to get down and you have to cover it and make the tackle.
So here is Kasecki in the shotgun. He's going to hand it to the up man, and that is going to be Frazier again, and he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. A good open field tackle that
Zach
time.
Harrington came up from a safety position, made a really nice play.
Well, they're going to give him a yard, which is generous in my opinion, because it looked like he was dropped right at the line of scrimmage. But either way, it's going to be 2nd down and 9 here as we get the game started. Knoch comes back. 1 receiver split to the left. There's that wing formation with Kasecki in the shotgun. This time he's going to hand it to the wing back, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss at the 45.
Jake McCracken read that right away. They put a guy in motion in the jet package, and Jake McCracken beat his man and just made a great play in the backfield.
That was Xavier Johnson, who was moving right to left and just had nowhere to go as McCracken was right there, blew that play up. And, I think you talked about that offensive line being a little smaller than Indiana has seen, and that could be something that they could work to their advantage with guys like Jake tonight.
Yeah, he just beat inside right off the tackle. And
3rd and 12 here, passing formation. The ball's going to be hit, and he's going to knock the ball loose. Great play by Indiana. It was going to be short of the 1st down anyways, as he was looking for Johnson in the flat, but big stick that time by the defense.
Let's see who made that for Indiana. They're just running a bootleg, getting Kasecki out on the perimeter, thrown back across his body, and it was 32 Corbin Wilson who came in and laid the lumber and knocked that ball loose.
4th down and 12 now, as Knoch is going to punt the football away. Well, at least we think
a guy on late.
So we'll see what happens here, but a good series to to start this one out by the Indiana High defense.
Bad snap.
Here is the punt, and Wilson is going to be back. He's going to receive the kick, makes one man miss as he catches it at the 25-yard line, crosses the 30 down to about the 32-yard line, and pretty good return for Corbin Wilson, and Indiana's offense will take over. And I believe they're going to spot him at the 32. So we'll see what this Little Indian offense can do. Defense did its job to start this game out, and
yeah, that's what Indiana wanted to do. Come out 3 and out. Now let's give the offense a chance and see what they can do.
So receivers split left and right. Here's Flint under center. He's going to give to Harrington up the middle. He's going to plow his way forward. The ball is on the ground, and Knoch is going to have it. And that's this has been the problem for Indiana a lot of this year, was being able to hang on to the football. And as we watch the replay on the WDAD Facebook page, and that one,
it's definitely out.
Just not really protecting it that well. He had some hands reaching in there, but it wasn't as if it was a helmet or anything like we talked about with last week. That's one that you hate to lose, and unfortunately a fumble off the first play of offense.
Yeah, and you know, Mark, this has become a habit now. We're putting ourselves in bad positions, so now the defense is going to have to do their job.
So at 10:19 left to go in the first quarter, Knox gets the football at the Indiana 36-yard line. Receivers split motion. They're going to pass it into the flat, and it's going to be hit at about the 43. I'm sorry, at the 36. Frazier, who's going to catch that, just kind of a swing pass behind the line of scrimmage, and they're going to say he's got no gain.
Yeah, what they did was they bubbled him out from the running back position, and it was really a nice job by the cornerback. Liam McFarland came up and made the tackle, and then Fox Van Leer came in and Zach Harrington.
Defense is going to continue to need to make those big stops. Here we got 2 receivers split left here. Kasecki hand the football off. This is going to be Frazier up the middle. Indiana's defense is right there again. Big stop again by the Little Indian defense, and another 3rd and long coming up for the Knights.
Yep, that's Indiana's front so far has done the job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
Nygren getting up from the bottom of that pile again, and we see that quite frequently with him. And this is exactly what you want. You want to make this team face 3rd and longs throughout the night. They're not as good of a passing team as they are running the football.
I would imagine this is 4-down territory for them, so we'll see.
2 receivers split to left. Little reverse play as the counter. And Indiana, good play by staying home, but it's going to be short of the first down as Johnson got the football. They're surprised they did not blow the football.
We have the ball.
And they blew it. They did not blow the whistle until very late, and by the time they did,
Liam McFarland came out of that scrum with the football, and they're saying they blew it dead. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
So we'll see where they spot the football. They will give him. That was Xavier Johnson who took the inside handoff on that little reverse counter, and he got 3 yards. So it will be 4th and 7, and we'll see what they do here. I mean,
they ran the punter on, but
they could really pin Indiana deep if they would choose to do this. But I would be aware
of the fake. I'd be playing my normal base defense, and because Frazier's an up back.
Well, they look like they are going to punt this one away, and their little pooch kick as the ball is going to bounce at the 15. Take a good hop for Knoch as it's going to be down at the 9-yard line. So, hey, the Little Indian defense has done its job in 2 series, 2 3-and-outs, but the offense has ran 1 play, and it was a fumble. So they're going to have to find a way to get something going and help this defense out a little bit.
Yeah, you got to give your defense a little bit of a break. So, hopefully we can get one of those nice 90-yard drives or 91-yard drives, and,
So we'll see what happens. 8:07 left in the first quarter. Scoreless first quarter. Ball's on the Indiana 9-yard line. They have a long field in front of them. Pitch is going to be to McFarland, and he's going to be able to run across the 10, pick up a few yards as Liam was able to find a little bit of a seam. Not a lot of running room there, but I think they're going to give him 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, that's just the toss that they've been liking with Liam and Corbin. And, it's an inside-outside. You got to, one helps the other.
2nd down and 7. There's that freeze play as Corbin Wilson went in motion. Beautiful night here in Knoch from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, and the give is going to be up the middle. And fighting for that first down marker, you're going to be coming up just shy. Did Flint keep that?
Yeah, that was it. That was the quarterback keep where Devin just follows Zach through the hole.
Did a nice job of faking that handoff as well. I don't know if we'll see that in the replay or not, but it's going to be just shy of the marker. So third down and 1, and big for Indiana here as we're under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's scoreless. 2 3-and-outs forced by the Indiana defense, and now the offense looking to keep this drive alive on 3rd and 1. There's McFarland in motion. Harrington with the football up the middle. He's going to get the first down and more as he pushes forward to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good run by Zach to just move the sticks, and this is what Indiana's offense needs to do. Just keep moving those sticks.
So they're going to give him to the 24, so that's going to be almost a 7-yard gain for Zach. First down and 10 for Indiana. Ball at the 24-yard line, 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Reminder, you can watch this game on the WDAD Facebook page as we have receivers split left and right here. There's Wilson in motion. He's going to get the pitch on the left side, but he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Knoch was right there. The ball is going to be out. Knoch is going to have the football and take it into the end zone. No whistles. They're going to rule that a touchdown.
Wow, it looked like his progress was stopped. I don't know about that one, Mark. I mean,
they held him up in the air. As you can see, they held him up in the air. Actually, I think his knee was down too.
Yeah, I'm.
As we look at that replay on Facebook, his knee was clearly down, and I mean, they don't have the luxury of that on the field. But a couple things I don't like about that. I don't like that they didn't stop the progress when he was up in midair, and then his knee went down before that ball came out. But either way, it's going to be a Knoch touchdown, and they're going to strike first. So Knoch is going to take the first lead of the game, 7-0 after the extra point is good. We'll be back with Indiana High Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
2 fumbles.
There was a ladies.
2 fumbles.
So you can't fumble.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
Back, Wilson catches the kickoff, and he's going to be tackled immediately. There was a flag on the field, but I did not see a signal. I'm not sure what they called. They didn't indicate anything, and looked like they just picked the flag up. And did I miss something, Pat?
No, holding on Indiana.
Okay, there we go. It took them a long time to make that call, and the official who threw that was back near midfield. So either way, Indiana with a penalty, 2 fumbles in this football game. One of them led to a touchdown, or that was recovered and taken in the end zone for a touchdown. Their defense has been stellar, 2 3-and-outs, and they've done exactly what they need to do. But their offense, with just 6:03 left to go in the first, you got to hold on to the football.
Yeah, I mean we talked about that coming into the game. But it's early, so
a lot of football left.
Just set the ship right here. Go down the field, make something positive.
They're at the 15-yard line here, and Flint is going to follow his man up the middle. He's going to find some running room as he takes it across the 20-yard line to about the 21. So a nice 6-yard gain for Devin on first down, and They moved the football, though, in the last drive as well, and it looked like they had something going, but unfortunately, you got to find a way to hold on to that ball. And I feel for Corbin because they held him up. That's very tough. Because
his progress was stopped, and then it looked like his knee was actually on the ground, and then they raked the ball out.
But still,
you'd like to see a quicker whistle. We talk about player safety and all those things.
Here's Harrington up the middle. He's going to take it across the 25. He's going to get looks like an Indiana first down. And so he will move the chains. So Zach will pick up 6 yards. And as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the first quarter, Knoch has struck first with the fumble recovery for a touchdown. 7-0 is the score. Indiana High's offense looking to get something going here and looking to hold on to the football. Receiver split left. Man in motion, that's going to be Wilson, and Flint is going to follow his running back up the middle, still on his feet as he moves forward across the 35-yard line. They're going to stop him right at the 35, just about a yard shy of the first down, but a good first down carry.
Yeah, it's real interesting because Knoch is showing pressure, and all they're doing is Devin is able to call. I'm wondering if he's able to call the play because he's running away from the pressure that they're bringing.
Injured Knoch player on the field. We'll take a quick timeout here as they tend to him, and the teams go to the benches quickly. You're 7-0 Knoch, 4:44 left to go in the first. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
After we resume play, picks up a first down and more. Takes it for just about another 9 yards. That's 2 back-to-back 9-yard carries for Devin. That was, I believe, Nick Davis, the injured player, one of the linebackers for Knoch, who was taken up. Looks like he'll be okay as he's getting stretched out on the sidelines. But either way, Indiana continues to move the football. They're approaching midfield. They started this drive at their own 15, now at about the 44-yard line. 4:10 to go in the first. Here's Flint under center, one receiver split to the right. McFarland in motion, and the carry is going to be by Zach Harrington up the middle. And Knoch, every play, you can see them just trying to rake that football away, and Indiana's got to be ready for that.
Yeah, and but Indiana is getting good push on each play. Knoch runs a 3-man front, and Indiana's really been doing a good job of getting helmet on helmet and creating running lanes.
2nd and 5. Ball almost at midfield. Flint going to take the ball up the middle. Little hop step there as he gets the first down and takes it near the Knoch 40-yard line. He'll be stopped just shy. Just kind of slid his way through a little bit of an opening and was able to pick up another good pickup on first down for a first down.
Yeah, that was just a really strong run by Devin there.
And Pat, you mentioned about the size of the offensive and defensive line for Knoch, how maybe it's not as big as we've seen with some of the other teams, and I think Indiana on both sides of the ball has controlled that line pretty well so far in this game. First and 10.
You can see they're really trying to bring pressure.
Ooh, and that was
offsides. Knoch lined up in the neutral zone.
And almost dangerous there too, as he.
But you can see how they're bringing both linebackers and really getting into the gaps, trying to take away that. And that time they were just a little bit too aggressive.
So it's going to be 1st and 5. Ball now placed at the Knoch 36-yard line. And this drive started at 6:03, so we've taken 3 minutes off the clock already. Now as we have 3 receivers, 2 right, 1 to the left. Here is Wilson.
They jumped again. They jumped again. Oh, they're going to say that's on Indiana. No.
Boy, I did not see anyone move.
Oh no, they're gonna give that. They're gonna rule it on Knoch.
Yeah.
Why I said that was the referee. Normally they throw the flag on the side of the offending team. The side judge threw it on Indiana's backfield, but that'll give Indiana a first down.
Well, Knoch's getting pushed backwards a little bit, so they're trying to get a little bit of an edge and get that jump. I think Indiana, good time to call that freeze play.
Yeah. And as we've talked about, you can't use it every play.
No.
But if you use it selectively, it's very effective.
Well, that was a perfect time to call it because of the of what Knoch is dealing with right now, getting pushed backwards. And we're going to get a timeout. I don't think Knoch's real happy with the defense here, as the coach is going to call a timeout. And Indiana's facing a 1st and 10 from the Knoch 31-yard line, but they're trailing 7-0, 2:38 left to go in the first. We're going to take a 30-second timeout and be back right after this. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, Indiana on the move as their offense is down to the Knoch 31-yard line. They started this drive on their own 15, taking almost 4 minutes off the clock. 1st down and 10 here for Devin Flint and company. Here's McFarland in motion. He's going to get the pitch on the right side. Some movement in the backfield, though, as the defense is there to swarm and lee him up and drop him for a loss, it looks like.
Yeah, they just weren't able to secure the edge on that one, and credit Knoch's defense for doing a good job of setting the edge.
So he's going to lose one, it looks like. 2nd down and 11. As we can see Wilson moving in motion again. They did the freeze this time, Knoch, though, after 2 penalties earlier on. Here comes McFarland in motion. Flint's going to follow him and cut it up inside. He's going to pick up a decent gain here on 2nd down, but it's still going to set up 3rd.
Yeah, now that was a little bit more of a different run than what we've seen from Devin tonight. He was looking to get out on the outside the tackle on that one, as opposed to tucking it up inside.
And the defense, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of sealing that edge and forcing things up the middle. A lot of these runs that Indiana's had success with have come up the middle. It's a 5-yard gain, 3rd down and 6 here for Indiana. Maybe 4-down territory here for them as well.
Most of the field's 4-down territory for Coach Overdorf.
And here is going to be the carry up the middle by Harrington. He's going to push it across the 25 down to the 24. So they're going to face a 4th down, short. But it's going to be a 4th and short.
Short of the 1st down, it'll be 4th down.
Maybe 4 yards there for Zach.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and Indiana is definitely going for it.
In the men's restroom.
So
we're still guessing who the guest makeup bag is.
So here's 4th down and 2.
Up to the press box if you lost a money clip.
Devin Flint.
I imagine Devin's going to keep this ball.
And he goes forward. He's going to get the 1st down as he crosses the 20 and picks up a good carry for a quarterback keeper up the middle. Just followed the center, followed the guard, and was able to take it from the 22 down to almost the 18, so almost got 4 on that play. And you can see the push Indiana is getting.
That's going to probably bring us
Adam Clark.
They're going to have to run one play before the end of the quarter.
So we'll see. They place it at the 18. So 1st and 10 for Indiana is down. Now they're in the red zone. 18-yard line, 23 seconds and counting. They trail by 7-0. And here's Devin Flint. Again, cuts it up the middle, trying to find a little bit of running room. Not a lot there, but Devin makes something out of nothing.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to get more off tackle now here in the last few runs.
So a 3-yard gain. We're going to look at 2nd down and 7 when we return. Knoch leads 7-0.
At the end of the 1st quarter.
And we are going to head to the 2nd quarter. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
Tall again, forcing another 3 and out. Indiana started moving the football, but another fumble. And this time went right into the arms of one of the Knoch defenders, who took it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown, and Knoch scores first as they get the extra point. But since then, the ensuing drive, we're still in it. It's been 6 minutes and 3 seconds and counting, and they've taken it from the 15-yard line of Indiana all the way to the 15-yard line of Knoch.
Yeah, 14 plays so far on this drive. So
this is the kind of drive you'd like to see from the Little Indians.
They got to come away with points.
Absolutely.
That's how you like it. So
converted a 4th down as well. We just saw a few minutes ago, and now we're looking at 2nd and 7 as we start the second quarter. And Flint is going to fake the handoff to Harrington, push it up the middle to about the 11-yard line, so 3 or 4 yards on the carry, but it's going to set up a 3rd down play here for the Little Indians.
3rd down.
Looks to be about 3rd and 5. Maybe a long 4. Reminder, you can watch this game on WDAD's Facebook page, so you can hear us and watch it at the same time. 3rd and 5, and here's Flint, fakes the handoff. He's going to forward up the middle, spins out of a tackle, and he falls forward. He looks like he's going to have enough for a 1st down. We'll see where they spot him. Looks like it's right about the 6-yard line, which would certainly be a 1st down.
He's been going to his right a lot. Now he comes back to his left and really almost spun out of this tackle to get into the end zone, and they just, number 74, Nevin Pert, held on for Knoch.
He has had 9 carries on this drive. So this drive, it started at the 15-yard line, has been over 7 minutes long for this Little Indians offense. Now we're looking at a 1st and goal from the 6th. 1 receiver split to the left. Man in motion, and Flint's going to fake it again. They try to tackle him, almost tripped him up in the backfield, but Devin keeps his feet moving as he gets near the goal line. Indiana gets the push too, and they're going to take it in.
What a run by Devin Flint. Boy, he got hit almost immediately and just kept his legs churning. He earned every bit of those 6 yards, Mark.
Devin kept the legs moving, and credit that offensive line who continues. You see on the replay here, they continue to push him forward, and Devin would not go down, would not be denied. 7-6, and what a drive for the Little Indians. We're going to see exactly, we'll take a look at the drive summary coming up, the Luther Ford drive summary, but 10:44 left to go in this half, and Indiana... Ooh, the extra point off the left upright, no good. 7-6. We'll take a 30-second timeout, but Indiana has cut into the lead, and they have answered back. We'll have more Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network when we return.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
Back in our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, relationship banking, one customer at a time. And it was one play at a time as we look at the Luther Ford drive summary. How's this? 16 plays, 85 yards, 7 minutes and 20 seconds. That's your drive summary. That's a drive.
That's a drive.
Indiana now is going to kick the football off, and it is going to be received at about the 35-yard line. Short kick taken just about 3 or 4 yards on the return.
Liam McFarland on the tackle there.
So 10:40 left to go here in the first half. 7-6 is our score after the missed extra point. And the ball is going to be placed at the Knoch 38-yard line. So this Little Indians defense forced 2 3-and-outs. We'll see what they can do here, as we have not seen much from this Knoch offense in the last 8 minutes. Here's Kasecki. It's going to actually, I think that might be Frazier with the takes the direct snap.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
So Frazier lined up at quarterback and took the direct snap and picks up 3 or 4 yards.
Looks like they're going to give him 4, almost 5.
So 4-yard pickup there by Frazier with the direct snap, and he said he has ran some quarterback early on in this season.
Yeah, in the Deer Lakes game, he lined up at quarterback a good bit, and it looks like they're going right back with him here.
So empty backfield aside from Frazier, who's going to be taking the direct snap again. And some motion there. I think that time we had Xavier Johnson who was moving left to right, and I think that was as he started slowing down, it just didn't look right. And,
Ball start on the 9th.
So that penalty is going to push him back 5 yards. So what was 2nd and 6 is now going to be 2nd and almost 11.
Actually, they're marking it 2nd and 10, so they must have given him 5
on that 5 yards on that first carry. Huh. So the ball's back at the original line of scrimmage at the 38. And different look here. You have Johnson as the wingman on the left. Frazier in the backfield is the only one back there. And he is going to fake the handoff, and Indiana coming up, but Frazier sneaks through one tackle. He's going to take it about 5 or 6 yards, though. Well, Indiana looked like they had read that as a couple of guys came up, but
yeah,
a good hard run by Frazier.
Yeah, he just fakes and gets the linebackers pursuing. Blake Hodak jumped inside, but he did a good job to recover, slow him down. Corbin Wilson came in, Fox Van Leer, and then Garrison Doherty cleaned it up. So it's going to give us 3rd down and about 3.
Got to make sure we make the tackles, lower the head, lower the shoulder, and put a stick on him. Here comes Frazier. He rolls out to the right. He's looking to fire deep down the field. The ball is going to be tipped and incomplete. Good coverage down the field by McFarland.
Yeah.
Actually, he looked like he had a better chance at that football.
Yeah, when that ball, as it hung up in the air, I thought Liam's going to get an easy pick here. And then next thing you know, the receiver came back, and then it became much more of a 50-50 ball. Actually, the receiver tipped it.
Defense.
Yeah, the receiver, Xavier Johnson came back and really knocked that out of Liam's hands.
He had to play the role of cornerback or safety at time. And the 4th down and 3, and Knoch's going to punt this football away. Deep punt here this time is fair catch caught by Corbin Wilson down at the 21, 22-yard line. So Indiana's D, 3 3-and-outs.
Yep.
And they did an excellent job.
Yeah, that's what you wanted. You know, you had that long drive. Now you get Knoch, turnover on downs, or get them to punt, I'm sorry. And now your offense is back on the field. Let's see what we can do with the offense now.
Different look by that Knoch offense, but Indiana stood tall. And we'll see what this offense can do after an almost 8-minute drive, 16 plays the last time that led to 6 points. Here we are with 8:43 left to go in the half. A little confusion here by Indiana as they're not sure what the formation is. Got 2 receivers split left. Still a lot of time left on the play clock, though. Devin Flint back under center. Wilson in motion. He's going to get the pitch in the left. Some pressure behind by Knoch, and they're going to tackle him. He almost was able to get around that edge.
Yeah, they're really trying to get, but Knoch did a good job of really just stringing him out. Keegan Frazier comes up and just does a good job of beating Liam McFarland's block, and just slowed it up just enough to allow the corner to make a play.
Those pitches just haven't been there tonight. They've tried it a couple times, and credit the backers for Knoch, really, who have been able to get out there and not allow them to get outside. 2nd down and 8. Here's Wilson again, and Flint is going to fake the handoff and carry it himself, but he's not going to get anywhere. This time Knoch's defense is up to the challenge.
Tackled by Keir.
And they've had a lot of success between the tackles. Indiana has. And
right.
now the 2 plays in a row here, they've tried to go outside to break something, and it just has not been there. At least on this drive, it's not been there.
Yeah, Knoch is adjusting and really setting the edge a little better than they did it early.
And now a 3rd and long for the Little Indians.
And if you look, their linebackers are taking a lot of chances now because they know that we're going to be running the football.
And here's Devin Flint, drops back the pass. He's going to fire deep down the field. Boy, he had a receiver at his step. That's Wilson, but just overthrew him. If he puts a little more air into that, Corbin can run right underneath it and probably takes it into the house.
Yeah, I mean, I like the play call.
I'd like to see him do that more often, and you have some speed there with, as you saw, Wilson ran right by his defender.
Keegan Frazier was guarding him.
Wilson's back to.
But either way, it's going to be a 4th down for Indiana.
Brock Miller's out to punt.
7:17 left to go in this half. Indiana trails 7-6. Lone touchdown for Knoch came on a fumble recovery. Here's the punt, and almost blocked, and it forces a little bit of a shorter kick as it takes a little bit of an Indiana roll. Tries to get near midfield, but it's not going to quite make it. So Knoch's going to take this football over in Indiana territory at the 49-yard line.
By the Indians.
And that pressure on special teams forced a kick that was a little shorter than Indiana would like.
Yep. But the Indiana's defense now okay. You've traded punts. Keep playing as they've been.
So Knoch takes it over. Ball is placed on Indiana's 49. Well, you want your offense to find a way to get something going. That your defense has stood tall, and you want to reward them.
Frazier again. Low snap.
Here is Frazier. He finds a hole this time on the left side. He picks up a 1st down. He stepped out of bounds well back there, and actually they're going to give him a little bit of forward progress, which, as we'll see exactly on this replay where he steps out of bounds as he crosses the 50. Good blocking that time as he finds the opening, and did step out of bounds right there at about the 32. We'll see where did they end up spotting him.
They marked it at the 28.
Okay, well, they gave him a few extra yards, but either way, it was a nice carry by Frazier, and that good hole opened up on that left side for him. So 21-yard pickup for Keegan. He's going to take the football again. This time Indiana with a big stick.
Jake McCracken just came in there, and he really pounded Keegan Frazier on that run. Nowhere to go.
Just stood him up right at the line of scrimmage and dropped him in a hurry, and a great tackle.
Yep. Jake McCracken right now is really controlling the line of scrimmage on his side, going against their tight end, and their tight end does not have an answer for him right now.
So we're looking at 2nd and 10, ball on the 28-yard line. Look for something maybe to go on the outside this time again. Another running back in the backfield. They're going to give it to the up man, though. And this is somebody we haven't seen yet, number 44, McGowan. McGowan was the lone setback with Frazier in the backfield.
3rd and 8.
And they're going to pick up 2, but not much more than that.
Yeah, Isaac Nygren there on the tackle, and Garrison Doherty, the 2 linebackers converge. So
now this could be 4-down territory.
Yeah, I would imagine it is.
They punted from not much further up than here, or back from here. Empty backfield here. Man in motion. Frazier takes the snap, finds a seam though as he cuts inside, and Frazier's going to take it into the end zone for a Knoch touchdown. Boy, Indiana looked like they had defenders there, and he just slipped between 2 of them and found his way into the end zone for a 28-yard touchdown. Indiana linebackers, everybody was going to the left-hand side, and Frazier made one cut left, or cut it against the grain, and caught the defense moving. And that's a 28-yard touchdown carry for Keegan Frazier, and the extra point could now make it a 14-6 game. And it does. So 14-6. Knoch answers back. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian football with 5:43 left to go in the half. AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
This is
A 49-play, four-play, 49-yard drive. Took a minute and 23 seconds off the clock. Extra point was good, so that's our Luther Ford drive summary as Knoch makes it 14-6 with 5:42 left to go in the half.
Yeah, and, again, we've talked about big plays. Well, there was a 26-yard run. That's a big play on 3rd down and 8. So the defense did exactly what you wanted. You got them in 3rd and long, but you can't give up those big plays.
Kick has been a touchback, so Indiana takes it over at the 20-yard line. And the ball is going to be taken up the middle here by Harrington.
They ran like a little counter, belly counter there, something a little different.
Knox defense getting a little confidence here. Indiana's got to find a way to answer back. Knoch has played with a short field in much of this football game when they have had the football on offense, and just cannot keep asking your defense to make those stops. Your offense, other than their one drive, has not done much.
Right. They have to put a drive together here.
2nd down and 9. Here is Flint. Receivers split left and right. Man in motion. Going to be a fake pitch. Flint is going to roll out to the left-hand side. He's going to look to pass. He's going to fire, and he's going to have a man open. Did he catch it? He did. Yep. 1st down, Indiana.
Zach Harrington, they just ran a bootleg, and Zach was in the flat.
Well, they faked the pitch, and Knoch was looking for that pitch, and that froze the linebackers, and it allowed Harrington to get out into the flat. Looked like there was a lineman covering him because of that.
Yeah, Nevin Pert, number 74, is a linebacker. He was just covering him.
So a 14-yard gain there, and here's the 1st down carry by Flint is going to take it up the middle for a good gain. So Flint hits Harrington for 14 and then comes back and carries the football up the middle for 7. Yeah, they're going to give him 6. Second down and a short 4 here as the ball is going to be carried by Devin again. This time, though, Knoch is right in the backfield.
Did he hand that to Zach?
I think he wanted a hand. I mean, he faked the handoff, but somebody missed a block there as Devin was hit as soon as he faked it. And so they're going to give him forward progress. So actually, they're going to say they're going to say he gained 2 yards on that. I don't know how that happened, but either way, it is 3rd and short here for Indiana. And another timeout's going to be called. 3:44 left to go in the half. This one's called by Knoch again. Indiana trails 14-6. They're going to face a 3rd and 2 when we return after this 30-second timeout on Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Harrington up the middle, breaks free of a tackle, crosses midfield, the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, he's still on his feet. Finally brought down inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line. Zach Harrington with a huge run.
That was a big run. He just got into daylight, and then it was all him, and good downfield blocking by Blake Hodak to help spring him. That's a big-time run right there.
41 yards for Zach Harrington. And Indiana needed a drive like this and needed an answer like that from Zach. First down and 10. Give is going to be to Harrington again. He's finding some open field. He's got the corner, and now he's got the end zone.
Boy, Indiana saw something on that drive where they just said, we got to get the ball to Zach Harrington. And boy, does he run. He runs so hard.
And Indiana needed that touchdown drive. They needed to put points on the board.
Good blocks up front by Ben Cochran and by Mason Fisher over there at tackle to spring him.
Going for two here. Here's Indiana. Wilson freezing the play here. Two receivers split to the right. Harrington in the backfield. And the give is going to be, well, it's Devin Flynn who's going to carry it, and he's not going to get into the end zone here. It looks like he's going to be stopped short. So either way, it is 14-12. This is where that lack of you see the kicking game that Knoch has, and you love to see Indiana boot the football like that, but they seem to be under pressure all the time when they're doing some of these extra points. So either way, we're going to I'll tell you what, we'll take a quick 30-second. Now, let's keep it here. It is 3:16 left to go in the half. So we will keep it here, but this was an important drive for that offense. They moved the football well early on with that 8-play, 7-minute plus drive. But other than that, really stalled, and they needed to put points in the board because in almost every capacity, other than one long run, Indiana has had the better of the play, I think, in this football game.
Yeah, they really have, Mark. I mean, they've controlled the line of scrimmage, but for that one play, and you take away the fumble and, the fumbles, and this is a different game. But, hey, the way they played early to be down 14-12, I think Indiana will be happy now. They can't give up a cheap one here.
So Indiana, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 26 seconds and 6 plays. That's our drive summary. Extra point was missed.
Well, they went for two.
Extra point attempt or 2-point conversion attempt was missed. So here is the kick, going to be recovered or received again at about the 30-yard line by Knoch. And
Anthony Kalchuk on a good open field tackle on that kickoff return.
Brought down by Kalchuk.
And here's Knoch. And Knoch has not done a lot to move this football other than the one big run by Frazier on that touchdown, 28-yard touchdown run. They've tried to put the ball in the air deep the one time and really should have been intercepted or could have been intercepted had not been for the good play by Knoch's receiver. But here they are at the 37. Frazier is still going to remain at quarterback and give the ball to Johnson, who is moving to the left. And
good job.
Stick out in the open field. The ball does come out, but
there's a flag. What's this flag going to be?
I don't know.
A late flag was thrown by the umpire.
Well, we're going to see here what they're calling, and this is just a great play.
Good job by Corbin Wilson to set the edge, and then Zach Harrington. But really, that was set up by Corbin, and hopefully
that should be what the flag is right there. That was a late block.
I shouldn't say Corbin. I should say Liam McFarland set the edge on that one.
And if you're watching the WDAD replay, there was a late block by Knoch.
Personal foul on Knoch.
That is
yes,
on Knoch. By the way, Knoch was talking to Indiana. You almost wondered if there was some retaliation that the officials saw, but when we look at that replay, that was just not a smart play by the Knights, and really after that first down loss, which it ended up being a loss of a yard, we'll see that replay again here with tremendous defense.
Yeah, Liam did a good job, and then Zach just came in, and because he had to run the hump. He made him run the hump, and Zach was able to be there just to clean it up.
So he lost a yard, and then they're going to say it was really no gain, but then they lost 15 from the penalty. So here we are, 2nd and 25, under 3 minutes to go in this first half. And the give is going to be up the middle to McGowan. He's not going to find a whole lot. And Indiana really could be in a good position here. We'll see if they want to call a timeout.
Yeah, you would think Coach
to save some time.
Use a timeout here. And yes, they are. They are going to use a timeout.
We'll keep it here as well. It's a Luxembourg Jewelers timeout. Indiana's Jeweler, both locations on Philadelphia Street or at the Indiana Mall. And it's hard to believe that it's that time where you're going to start thinking about doing layaways or what kind of gifts you might be
getting
looking
something
at
to
for the holidays.
A little something to sparkle, right, Mark?
That's right. And if you're looking for that, there's no better place than Luxembourg's Jeweler. Luxembourg's Jewelers at Indiana Mall or Philadelphia Street. But I think that's a smart timeout by Indiana. I was wondering if they were going to call it, but it was something now where you're looking at 3rd and 21. So provided that you don't give up a big play, Knoch is going to punt the football away. You could get a decent field position, although their punter has been pretty good here tonight.
Yeah, and conventional wisdom would say, is Knoch going to try to throw the football here, or are they going to run the ball? If I was Knoch backed up deep like this, I'm going to go conservative, make Indiana use another timeout. So we'll see what happens here. But Indiana's got to stop here, use another timeout, and then they'll get the ball back with just a little more than 2 minutes.
Knoch has the ball on their own 26-yard line, facing a 3rd and 21. 2:37 left to go in the half, and they have a spread offense here. Everybody's out in position. Here's Frazier, drops back, and he throws it deep down the field, and it is going to be caught by Knoch. Wow! They had 2 defenders on him, and McGowan comes down with the football from the 26. Wow.
That's Jake Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy, not McGowan. And boy, it looks like Indiana, I don't know if they lost sight of the football or they were going for the hit, but
Fox and Zach Harrington were right there. Man alive, big plays.
So a 32-yard gain on that play, and now Knoch's got some life. Here is Frazier, who dances through a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet as he crosses the 40. And this is not what the Indiana defense needed. And they were in good position, really, just hit a hand up there and knock the ball loose.
3rd and 22.
2nd and 4 for the Knights.
Had a guy double covered and
it wasn't anything special. Like you said, they just chucked it up, and there was 2 guys there for Indiana. They just have to come down and make a play.
1:37 left to go in the first half. Knoch leads 14-12. McGowan's the setback. Here's Frazier, takes the handoff and gives it to McGowan and finds a little bit of running room as he takes it for a first down to the 30-yard line. And another late push. I'm surprised that one wasn't called. I mean, they warned him once. And
first down for the Knoch Knights.
Knoch is getting a little physical after the whistle here. But either way, you got to be careful.
Indiana has to. They have to get a stop here. They cannot let Knoch go up. They have to get a stop.
So McGowan with a first down carry. Here's first down and 10 now. A minute to go in this half. And here he's going to have the football. Indiana falls down. McGowan's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. It looked like Indiana, one or two of the defenders fell down near the line of scrimmage. We'll see here. As they look to be in good position. One was knocked down and just over-pursued. 2 of the defenders over-pursued in the play. and McGowan takes it in the end zone for the touchdown. Wow.
Not what Indiana needed there with under 3 minutes to go.
Well, and a couple of their defensive plays, as good as that defense has played, those are two
big plays.
Two big plays and two plays where you're kind of caught out of position a little bit, and that burns them. So either way, that is a Knoch touchdown, and now they take the lead 21-12. And Indiana, you have a chance to do something here, but now it's not looking quite so hot. Being able to try to move it in 1 minute or under a minute here. They will get the football first to start the second half, but really a lot of mistakes in this first half. They played well, but you have two big turnovers early on and then two big defensive lapses by the Little Indian defense. Otherwise, it's played really well.
Yeah, Indiana brought a blitz on that play, and they were blitzing, and when they did, they got blocked and created a natural seam, and McGowan's was able to take it.
So we'll see what happens here. Is that Knoch had the football with just 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, so they had it for 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
And the big one was that the 32-yard pass and then a 30-yard run.
Kick is going to be a line drive kick as Indiana is going to take the football, and that is going to be Flint who picks up that football and going to take it to the 20-yard line. And so even tougher spot to be in right now if you're Indiana, as you're going to have the football at the 19.
Indiana first and 10.
So you can't afford to make a mistake here with 47 seconds left in this position. So that drive summary was officially 63 yards, 7 plays, 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Here is Flint, takes it up the middle, not much there. Gain a yard or two.
Flint with the carry for the Indians.
Indiana might be content with just kind of letting this run out, maybe run another play or two, and then going into the locker room trailing, but not completely dissatisfied with how you've played other than a few mistakes. Here's Flint again, who's going to be hit. And they have got to blow that whistle a little bit quicker here tonight.
Brought down by Goodland.
As Flint got driven backwards, they're going to give him a line of scrimmage. I don't think Indiana's going to try for another one here.
No, I don't either. I think they'll just run this clock down and go in.
That's going to do it for the first half. Indiana trails 21-12. Got a lot to talk about here in the halftime show, the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show.
12.
We'll take a look at the First Commonwealth Bank quick stats from the first half. We'll look at the game recap and more, and we'll also have the Trib Live halftime show coming up here shortly. So it is homecoming here tonight at Knoch. And the Little Indians trail Knoch 21-12. Our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show is next. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450, WDAD 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today. Or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for Judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 2nd.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
Took the opening kickoff, and Little Indians defense very strong early on, and for much of the first half they forced a 3-and-out, and Indiana then got the football back, but on their first offensive play they fumbled the football and gave Knoch a short field, but the defense stood tall again, forcing another 3-and-out, giving the Little Indians the offense back on the field, but this time they started moving the football, but after 4 plays, Indiana, with their second mistake early on, fumbled the football yet again. This time, though, went right into the arms of one of the Knoch defenders, and then it took it into the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point was good. It was 7-0 Knoch. Then a very impressive drive by the Little Indians, who took it all the way from the first quarter into the second quarter, a 7-minute, 20-second drive, 85 yards and 16 plays, as Devin Flint took it into the end zone for a 6-yard touchdown. The extra point was missed. It was 7-6, and then again the defense stood tall, forcing a 3-and-out, but really the offense kind of sputtered after that for the Little Indians and just couldn't get a whole lot going. They a 3-and-out and gave the football back to Knoch, and this time Knoch took it 4 plays, and the first chink in the armor, I guess, a little bit for the Little Indians defense, as we saw Keegan Frazier run at 28 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. Knoch working on a short field because of a short punt that time by the Little Indians, and extra point was good, so it was 14-6. But then the offense woke up again, and it took it 8 plays, 2 minutes 26 seconds, a huge pass play that time from Flint to Harrington, and Zach Harrington was really the man on this drive, as he took it a 41-yard big run to help put them in position to score, and then Zach took it 16 yards himself, so an 80-yard touchdown drive. The 2-point conversion attempt failed. It was 14-12, and Indiana's defense looked like they were going to stand tall again as they forced Knoch into what was a 3rd and 23. I believe it was third and 23 after a penalty. So, but a big play on that drive was Frazier, a deep pass for 32 yards, passed it into double coverage. But really, one of the 2 defenders, all they had to do was stick their hand up in the air, their arm up in the air, and they knock it down as he was well covered. Neither one did. The receiver came down with the football, and then 3 plays later, McGowan takes it 30 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. So what looked like Indiana might get the football back with about 2 minutes to work with a chance to take the lead going into the half. Instead, they give up the touchdown on a 7-play, 63-yard drive. The extra point was good. We're looking at a 21-12 score, and that was is our score and how we arrived at this score here at the half. So, Pat, quick thoughts before we head to the Trib Live halftime show here after the next break?
I mean, it's we talked about it. Limit the big plays. Well, they've had 3 big plays: the pass play and then 2 run plays. Knoch has, and that's the difference. And then the turnovers, the fumble that they took back for a touchdown. That right there is how they got 21 points on the board. And Indiana's offense, I thought, played fairly well. Take away the turnovers, and they'll be right in this game. So Indiana gets the ball back first to start the second half. They're going to have to score here, Mark. to get this game back to where they need it.
They need to set the tone at this point. Knoch has momentum. It looked a couple times. I mean, they made a quarterback switch because they just weren't doing anything offensively, and that's worked for them. Even though Indiana's come up with some big stops on defense, the quarterback switch has worked, and even though Indiana has been in position a couple of times, they have not made a couple of the stops that they needed to make to really prevent a couple of those scores from being on the board. So either way, we are looking at a 21-12 halftime deficit for Indiana. And we're going to come back, and we'll have we're going to take a quick timeout, go to our Trib Live halftime show, and then when we come back, we'll look at the First Commonwealth Bank quick stats. Homecoming is going on down here as well, so we're going to have probably an extended halftime as we figure out who's going to be the Knoch homecoming queen, and see more of going on here as Indiana's band is right now on the field. So it's our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. Stay tuned for the Trib Live halftime show coming up next. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for Judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 2nd.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
All right, Indiana had 173 total yards, 159 of those on the ground, 14 through the air. Knoch had 139 yards, 107 on the ground, 32 through the air. The key there was Indiana had 2 turnovers and one that led to a touchdown. Individually, Devin Flint has 16 carries for 76 yards, and Zach Harrington has 8 carries for 79 yards. And for Knoch, Keegan Frazier has 9 carries, 65 yards, and McGowan 4 carries for 42 yards. Indiana's done a good job on third down, holding Knoch to 0-4. 0 for 4, well, they had the one conversion. Everything's right in front. Indiana gets the ball to start the second half, and we'll see how it goes.
We'll be back with Indiana's kickoff as they trail 21-12, and it will be Indiana will receive the second half kickoff when we return. It's been the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting the Hawks. How good does that feel?
Mark, I'll tell you what, I can't wait. It is about time that I get back there.
And we'd like to invite your business to join our Hawks Booster Club.
That's right, back the best, the IUP Crimson Hawks, and help us sponsor the games for thousands of listeners on air and online. Check out the Crimson Hawks Sports Booster Plan, which is attached.
Receiving the kickoff, and looked like he had a little bit of space to run, but the ball is he's going to be tackled and dropped at about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, he got a good head of steam, and it looked like there was an opening there for a minute, and then all of a sudden that hole just closed, and so
big drive here for the Little Indians to start this second half. They trail 21-12. Really have controlled a lot of the play in this game, other than a couple of mistakes. Here's Devin Flint on the 32. Man in motion. The give is going to be up the middle to Harrington, who's going to take it across the 37. Nice pickup on first down as he gets about 5 or 6 yards.
Harrington with the carry.
Yep, that's what Indiana needs right there.
You don't got to get it all back at once.
No, they have to go down and score, and then that puts some pressure back on Knoch.
Chip away a little bit at a time, get that defense back out there to do what it did most of the first half, other than a couple of plays. But same formation here for the Little Indians, 2nd down and 4. Here's Flint calling the signals, and he's going to hand the football off again to Harrington up the middle. He's going to stay on his feet as he gets close to midfield for a first down for the Little Indians.
Yeah, Indiana's come with a little different alignment now. They've brought Anthony Kowchuk down more of a traditional tight end, and instead of having the 2 guys wide.
Knoch has not given up a lot outside the tackles in this football game. Indiana's got a lot of their play, a lot of their yards up the middle, and first 2 carries have been right up the middle as the ball is now on the 49-yard line for the Little Indians. And same carry up the middle, and there goes Harrington. He's going to cut it to the outside, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20. It's a foot race, the 10, the 15, and down to the 5, maybe the 4-yard line for Zach.
Yeah, that was another, just like in the second quarter there, that long run Zach had. Same type of situation here.
48-yard run for Zach Harrington, and Indiana not messing around with too much here. They just run the football right up the gut, and 3 plays for Zach Harrington. Takes it from the 32-yard line down to the 3. First and goal for the Little Indians. Harrington's going to be hit and drop this time, though. He's going to lose about a yard.
Tackled by Carney.
As Carney for the Knoch Knights.
Yeah, he
immediately got in the backfield.
Yeah, they brought pressure right there and said, okay, we're not going to let you do that this time.
So maybe lost a half a yard, but they're still going to say it's on the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Receivers split left and right this time. Devin Flint takes it up the middle. He's going to get it in the end zone for a touchdown, and the Little Indians do exactly what they needed to as they put points on the board in the opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, and they did it quickly. The big run, the 48-yard run, quick. And so Indiana's right back in this game now. They'll go for 2 here again.
So we'll see what happens here as they trail now 21-18. They do the little freeze play. We'll see what Indiana looks to call here. Receiver split right, 1 split to the left. Here's Wilson in motion. Flint is going to take the football up the middle. He's going to try to fight his way forward, but it looks like he's going to be just shy. There's a...
He's not going to get there.
Boy, it looked like there might have been a push coming, but either way, Indiana does what they needed to do, and they scored, but the 2-point conversion fails. 21-18 is now our score. Back with a Indiana kickoff right after this.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
kickoff here for Indiana is received by Knoch, and it's going to be taken about the 32-yard line.
Frazier returns the ball.
So
4-yard line for the Knights. First and
I'm hoping we're still connected there. I did. Either way, Knoch takes the. Okay, good. So now we have the football. Knoch has the football on the Indiana 34-yard. I'm sorry, on the Knoch 34-yard line, with 10:03 to go in the third. 21-18 is the score. Good opening drive here in the second half by the Little Indians, and now the defense needs to stand tall. Kosecki back there at quarterback. I'm surprised by this. Frazier's also in the backfield, but Kosecki's going to give the handoff to Frazier. He's going to be tackled immediately, and boy, it wasn't working earlier on, and the other one was. This was a gain of about, boy, they're going to give him two, and it's going to be a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, it's right.
They wanted to move the sticks forward, but the ball is placed firmly on the 35. So we'll see if they continue with this or if they mix it up a little bit. But either way, Kosecki's the quarterback. Receiver split to the left, and Frazier is the lone setback as Kosecki's lining up in the shotgun again. Low snap, and Frazier going to get the handoff on the left-hand side. He finds some running room. He's still on his feet. Indiana misses a couple of tackles, crosses midfield, and boy, oh boy, Frazier gets the ball all the way down to about the 44-yard line, and a lot of missed tackles on that run. A nice cut for Frazier as we look at that replay. A couple of arm tackle attempts. Indiana's got to find a way to wrap him up.
Blake Hodak's the one that just held on for dear life and was able to get him to the ground, but not after a big gain.
22 yards for Frazier, and he's a tough guy to bring down as now they're splitting him out to the left. I wouldn't be surprised if they look to do a receiver screen here, but no, they're going to give it to Johnson, excuse me. He's going to be grabbed in the backfield. He breaks free. Now he's going to find some running room on the right-hand side. Indiana's still going to tackle him and finally brings him down. It is going to be a loss in the play, but it could have been a huge loss. And Xavier Johnson had the football moving left, put on the brakes, and changed field direction, was going right.
Yeah, Zach Harrington has him. He has him just by the arm. And Johnson just slid out of it and then reverses all the way back.
An odd play, though, to run in Knoch.
Really a good job there by Liam McFarland to stay home in his cornerback position, and it's still a loss of 3.
Yeah, Indiana with good pursuit there, and either way, it is going to be 2nd and 13 from the 46-yard line now, as Kosecki is going to call the signals, give it to, he's going to roll out to pass as he fakes the handoff. Wide open is Johnson in the flat, and he's going to have a first down and more. Nobody covered him out of the backfield.
Johnson is complete.
And I think a lot of the
Forced out of bounds.
all the linebackers bit on that run as we look at that replay.
Yep.
And a little bit of a hold there did not allow the...
yeah, Blake Hodak tried to get off, and they were holding him.
So official did not see that, and we can see it on the replay. And either way, though, that is going to be a
22-yard
pass play. And Indiana has got to find a way here to stop this bleeding a little bit. Here's Kosecki just going to keep it himself and find some running room as he takes it, to the 20-yard line, and now a flag is thrown on the play. Haven't had a lot of penalties in this football game.
On Knoch.
And that one's going to push it back. This defense has been strong in the first half, other than a couple of plays where it just gave up a couple of big plays. This drive here for Knoch has been impressive, and he had one good stop in the backfield, but a pass play where you let a guy in the flat wide open, and then a nice run for 22 yards. So the defense needs a big play here. After the offense did what it needed to do, it's 7:45 in the third quarter. Indiana still trails 21-18. Knox facing a 1st and 19 from the Indiana 33-yard line. Here is Kosecki in the shotgun. Same play as he's going to follow his man up the middle, find some running room. He crosses and gets near that original line of scrimmage, may even get a couple yards more.
Yeah.
So now that offensive line for Knoch is opening up some space for the runners, and they did not do that much in the first half.
No, they're running right behind. They have 3 blockers lined up, and now Indiana's leaving their feet and diving, and instead of what they did in the first half where they were under control and making nice tackles, now they're trying to take some chances a little bit.
And this is their first drive here of the second half, so it's not like the defense should be winded or gassed a little bit as we're looking at 2nd and 7. Here is Kosecki handing the football off, and a nice tackle in the backfield as Frazier goes down for a loss. We'll see, they may give him forward progress, but nope, he is going to lose a yard or two.
Looked like Owen Clifford got some good pressure there. It was a low snap to Kosecki, and they just tried to get it, low snap, and good job, Isaac Nygren and Owen, and I'm drawing a blank, Mark. Owen
Clifford, yeah. We have the luxury of the replays here. If you will go to the WDAD Facebook page, you can watch those as well. Facing a 3rd and 8. Here is Knoch as Kosecki rolls out to the left-hand side. He's going to keep it himself. Another hole that they missed, and they're going to bring Kosecki down at about the 15-yard line. 4th down coming up, but he's only going to be about a couple yards shy.
Gets down to the 15-yard line.
Good coverage down the field for Indiana.
But that's clearly a hold on the corner.
Oh, a bad hold as you look at that replay. Wow.
Tackled by Fox Van Leer to keep him short.
Again, we have that luxury of the replay. Officials do not, but that's the second hold. The second hold that they made on this drive in the same position, and that one was pretty obvious. Either way, 4th and 1 from the 15-yard line. Here is going to be Frazier. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to fall forward. He was hit in the backfield, but he fell forward.
And gets enough for the first down.
And he's going to get the first down for Knoch.
First down for the Knoch Knights.
Yeah, he just fell forward and just got just enough.
Needed 1, he got 3. But he fell forward for about 2 of them as Indiana looked like they might have had him in the backfield. But good run by Frazier that time, who took the role of quarterback.
Well, Indiana, they really have to get a stop here. Knoch has a good kicker, but Indiana cannot give up a touchdown.
4:55 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana trails 21-18. Here's 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, and a good tackle on Kosecki as he tries to take it up the middle. We'll see who gets off from, is that Nygren?
Owen Clifford came in off the edge.
No gain on the play.
And Nygren's there,
Nygren
too.
got him, too.
Yeah,
so either way, it's going to be a loss of a yard for Kosecki. This is a big play here, though, because Indiana has, if they can set up a 3rd and long,
right,
then you're going to force Knoch to maybe be in a situation where they're going to call play that they're not as comfortable with. You have bunch receivers to the left-hand side here as Kosecki hands the football to Frazier. Wide open hole there for Frazier as he's going to take into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow, that was too easy of a run for Keegan Frazier.
13-yard carry.
Blocking was sound, but Indiana was just not there as they missing some.
Too late.
Indiana's defense is just a step too slow right now, a little bit out of position on that drive, and that play hurt as that touchdown run for Frazier, and they answer right back. So the Little Indians offense did what they needed to do, but so did the Knoch offense. And we got a little bit of a shootout here as Knoch makes it 27-18. The extra point is up, and I don't think that was good.
No good.
So he's going to miss that one, and 27-18 is our score. 30-second timeout on the way. We'll come back after this. Indiana High, Little Indian football on AM 1450 WPIAL, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. Actually, give us 2 here if you can.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
Wilson is going to take it to about the 35-yard line before he's brought down again. That middle opened up on the kick return. Just could not get there in time, and Corbin's going to be dragged down as he's going to take over with 4 minutes to go in the third. So it's a quick-moving third quarter here as Indiana takes it on over at the 35-yard line. They're going to have to answer back, though. I mean, the defense, neither defense has been making any stops here, and here comes Harrington, who's going to be hit immediately.
Harrington with the kick.
So they went back to Zach. This time, though, that Knoch defense pretty strong after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're walking their linebackers up, and so you have a 3-man front, but really then it becomes a 5-man because they're walking their backers right up into the gaps.
Boy, if Indiana really wanted to, you do a quick fake handoff, and you can run a receiver wide open, or you could just throw it up as a pop fly. Here comes a pitch. McFarland's going to try to look for some running room. He reverses field a little bit. Flag on the play, so this one is going to be coming back.
Hold on Indiana.
So Indiana's going to get another flag.
And there's a flag on the play.
But I know Indiana does not like to throw the football, but boy, there is some opportunities there where you don't even have to make a great pass. Just throw it in the vicinity.
Boy, I'll tell you, Mark, I just watched that replay, and I didn't see a hold. You know, they've missed multiple holds on Knoch, so
it's tough. It's tough when they're missing it they're missing it on big plays one way, you know, where the other team is getting those big chunks, but on the other side, they call it when you don't see a whole lot there.
Yeah, so now that's going to bring up a 2nd and long, and you know, that's not what Indiana's offense is built for.
And wow, they're going to call it in the backfield too. Yes. So it's going to be basically what amounts to a 12-yard penalty. 2nd down and 22. And now you're kind of forced to throw, so you have the defense not necessarily forced to throw, but you're in more of a passing down here. Receivers split left, one split to the right. And here is going to be and Flint rolls out to the left-hand side, tries to get rid of it quickly, and this one may be intentional grounding. He was about to get hit and drop for a sack and just threw that football into no man's land. And the wheels are coming off right now.
Yeah, that's the risk on that, you know. And unfortunately, that's a tough one because the guy ran off instead of running into the flat. There should be a receiver in the flat on that play.
And it's tough because the defense knows that's likely going to be a pass. And Indiana ran a little bit of a play action, which allowed the defense to get a better shot at Devin and didn't allow the Devin to really set up to throw anything.
Right.
So either way, it's
3rd and forever.
Not a whole lot of plays in the playbook for this. Ball is going to be placed all the way back to the 13-yard line. And they're going to move it back even further. What?
I don't know about...
Wow, they moved it back to the 8 now. So the 39.
Wow. 39.
3rd down for the Indians.
They're saying the ball's on the 6.
So 3rd down and 39. So a 12-yard penalty and a 17-yard penalty. I know marked at the spot of the foul. Receivers to the left. Here is Flint rolling out to his right. He fires the football deep down the field. It's going to be intercepted. Well, then I guess it works just as well as a punt. And
number 14, interception.
Either way, Knoch is going to take the football over. As the ball is going to be intercepted and recovered at about the 46-yard line. Well, I mean, you look at I guess if you look at it, if they were going to punt the football away,
right,
probably would have been no better than that. But either way, you're still
on the Indians' 46-yard.
You need your defense to come up big. Right. And the last couple of series that they've played, the last one in the second half and the first one here that they've had in the first, they've not been as strong as they were earlier in this football game. 2:49 left to go in the third. Here is Frazier. He has just got some running room now. That offensive line is finding something as they're opening up holes for him. Got about 4 yards there. And really looked like it was going to be more there for a second as that looked like to be a pretty large hole opened up there. Good job to at least slow him down.
Nygren and Van Leer met and made the tackle.
But either way, they're going to have to find a way to slow this offense down a bit.
Indiana has to try to force a turnover here. They have to get the football back.
2:15 and counting. 2nd down and 6. Kaseki in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. Almost tackled for a loss. He's still on his feet. He's going to round the corner and he's going to stay on his feet and go out of bounds. Going to end up picking up a yard, but really could have, again, another missed tackle.
Nygren was in the backfield and had a chance to really make a play here back at the 48, and he got out of it.
Give Kaseki some credit, but Indiana on a couple of these runs have missed some tackles. And the defense isn't as sharp as it had been.
It's 3rd down for the
So they're going to give him about 2 yards on that run. 3rd down and 4 here from the Indiana 40-yard line. Again, Knoch leading 27-18. This play clock may run out here if they don't call a snap quickly.
That's a delay of game, and the referees didn't call it. They didn't call it.
Wow.
It's a delay of game, not even close.
And then the ball is going to be completed for a 1st down, and
how did they miss that?
And now they're going to call a flag. And Overdorf is Coach Overdorf is screaming at the official. And how could he miss it? They were in the huddle for almost 20 seconds.
Close. It was at least 3 seconds expired.
That was and then they called a penalty late after that completion. But this should have been a delay of game easily. And they're going to call holding.
Is it holding or a personal foul?
A personal foul. What did they call?
They called a personal foul on Knoch. I'm not sure what it was.
So you're not allowed to hurdle a player. So that's what they called the personal foul. But still, I mean,
and that should be a live ball.
It's still going to be a 1st down.
No, it shouldn't be. That's a live ball. That should be a 15-yard
penalty. We're watching this here. And the ball was completed to Johnson as he tried to hurdle the player, and the ball went out of bounds afterwards.
Right,
so now they are going to, we'll see what they do here.
3rd and 7.
So either way, 3rd and 7 now is what we end up getting to. This has been crazy. I have not seen that yet with the hurdling call.
It's another one of the player safety initiatives that they're putting in. So
big play here for the defense now. They get a second chance at it as Kaseki is rolling out to his left. He's got a little bit of running room. Another flag this time on the play. Kaseki's going to be brought down a little bit short of the goal line, but I think if this is a hold, Indiana's got to call it.
The yard to gain, you mean?
Yeah.
Holding against the Knights.
Yeah, they've been holding.
They've gotten away with a lot, and yeah. Blake has been the victim, I think, of about 3 that they didn't call, and finally they got him here.
Tackle made on the play by Harrington and Doherty.
So he's going to be he was going to be about a half a yard shy of the 1st down, but I think a smart call for Indiana to
you got to
take the penalty. But giving up too much running room for these backs out there. The defense is getting some second chances here because of these 2 penalties. But I still can't believe they missed that. The delay of game call.
My.
I mean, it was 5 seconds after.
Yeah.
and they did not call it. But either way, here we're looking at we'll see. We'll see where they're gonna. Where did the hold occur at?
It occurred at about the 45-yard line, so that'll put it back on the Knoch 45.
So it's going to be about 19, 3rd and 19 then we're looking at with a minute 23 left to go in the third quarter. Indiana trails 27-18. Really controlled a good bit of the first half, but they had a couple of fumbles which hurt them, and then a couple of big plays given up on defense. In the second half, both offenses came out and scored right away on their opening drives, and this is a Knoch drive here where they had their second drive after they pinned the Little Indians deep. Big play here for the defense. Here's Kasecki. He's going to hand the football off to Frazier. Frazier is going to try to round that corner. Indiana is going to pursue him, though, and finally bring him down. And I'll tell you what, that's a good tackle because that's going to force a punting situation, too, as he's still going to be well behind the original line of scrimmage. But a good gain. Frazier makes another guy miss, and Indiana with 2 missed tackles on that play as well, where they could have brought him down, and that's something that this defense is going to have to fix.
Yeah, 2-yard gain on that play, and looked like it should have been nothing.
Either way, 4th and 17, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and a punt coming up. Wilson's going to catch it on the fly across the 30 to 35-yard line, lowers the head as he gets near the 40.
So good. Indiana's got good field position to start this drive.
Wilson returns the ball to the 40-yard line.
And so Indiana is going to take over here at their own 40-yard line. And really that field position has been a big part of this game, too, that we haven't talked much about. But Knoch has had multiple opportunities to start in the Little Indians side of the field where Indiana has been pinned deep. A lot of it, give it credit to a good kicking game by Knoch, just on the kickoffs and punts.
Indiana's did a nice job, though. They after the turnover, they got the ball back, and now they've kind of flipped field position a little bit. Because you remember, Indiana was backed up all the way at the 6 after the penalty on the grounding.
Receivers split to the right-hand side. 17 seconds to go, so likely the last play of this third quarter. Indiana trails 27-18. Give is going to be up the middle to Harrington, and there's not as much there now as there was at the start of this half. Picks up 2 or 3, though, and that's going to end it for the third quarter. We'll come back with our fourth quarter, see what happens here in this football game from Knoch High School. 27-18 is our score. Back after this, AM 1450 WPIAL, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained.
He's going to take it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown as he follows his blockers on the right-hand side, and we do have an Indiana touchdown as we had to come out of that break quickly. And boy, they are moving quick here tonight with Knoch, and didn't give us a chance to finish our commercial break. Devin breaks one tackle near the line of scrimmage, fights his way for the first down, and then uses the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for an Indiana touchdown. That is going to be a 60-yard touchdown run for Devin Flint on the first play. I'm sorry, a 58-yard touchdown run on the second play of Indiana's drive, and that's just what the doctor ordered for the Little Indians.
Yeah, that's what they needed. They needed a quick strike, and they went outside. They went off tackle. They had been pounding inside, and went off tackle, and Devin made a guy miss, and
And here comes Zach Harrington, who looks to fight his way, and he's going to get it in the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
On that play, they ran like a little stretch where they want to get Zach out a little bit, out, not right up the midline, but more outside over the guard tackle, and they pulled the guard, and Zach just fit right behind him. Alec Clark.
Yep.
Alec Clark cleared the way on the pull block, and he just shuffled down and went right behind him.
27-16. We'll be back with
27-26.
27-26. Excuse me.
Sorry, Mark.
No, good catch. Back with an Indiana kickoff after this. I'm trying.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday
9
game
seconds, 58-yard touchdown run by Devin Flint. 2-point conversion attempt by Zach Harrington was good. We got an Indiana kickoff coming up with 11:48 left to go in this football game. Knoch going to fumble the football, but they're going to pick it up as Indiana's going to swarm on them, though, and this is going to be Knoch's maybe one of the worst starting field positions of the night, really, at the 29-yard line.
That was a good kickoff by Brock Miller there.
29-yard
and Nygren.
It's 1st and 10 for the Knoch Knights.
And let's see.
So 11:41.
Oh, the Nygren brothers, Micah and Isaac, in on that tackle and kickoff.
11:41 left to go in this game. Indiana has made it a 1-point game as they trail Knoch. 27-26. Knoch is, and looks like they went back to Frazier at the quarterback position here on 1st and 10 from the 29. Two receivers split to the left, and Frazier is going to take the football again. A missed tackle in the backfield as he's going to fight his way up to about the 34-yard line. But and credit Frazier. He's doing a really nice job of making guys miss, but Indiana has had multiple opportunities tonight to bring him down where they've just missed. And that time, wow, that's a tough play there, but that's the over pursuing there again, and Frazier's doing a nice job of kind of cutting against the grain here tonight.
Yeah, Zach Harrington came up and made a nice tackle.
Here's Frazier again, 2nd and 5 from the 34-yard line. He's going to give the football to McGowan. McGowan is going to be hit and falls forward for a couple, but so he's going to get about 2 yards shy of the first down.
Gain of 3 on the play, 3rd down for the Knights.
So this is a big play for this Indiana defense if they can find a way to get a stop. But
yeah, I would look to see. I imagine Frazier's going to keep this football and try to make something happen.
If you're Indiana, you almost willing to cheat a little bit, bring your guys up in the box. And most of Frazier's carries have gone around the end. When he has kept the football, he is looking to hit the edge. He's got it more times than not tonight, I think. 3rd down and 2. And this time he is going to keep the football. He is going to be hit, but
he just got it.
I think he followed forward, and he's going to get right to that marker. Boy, where they're spotting him, he is going to get the 1st down, but it is inches.
Honestly, I'm not sure he got to where they marked it.
We'll see there, but we'll see. He gets a little bit of help, but I think
he just got to the 39.
I think it's a pretty.
They're going to measure it.
They may have given him an inch or two.
But I think that's going to.
But I think he's going to get it. Either way, that's a good stop by the Indiana defense, but they're going to need to continue to make some of those stops if this does, in fact, prove to be a 1st down. I wouldn't be shocked if it's not, if they don't go for it.
Yeah, I would think if you're Knoch, you're going to go for this and you're going to try to win the game, or at least put yourself in a better position.
Your offensive line has been doing a much better job here in the second half, and they have opened up the holes that they've needed.
1st down.
Yes, by a whole football line.
Yeah, and that's a Knoch Knights 1st down.
So needed 2, he got 2. Pretty good stop by the defense, though, but again, credit Frazier for being able to push his way forward for just the amount that he needed. Didn't get it by much, but he got it.
Much.
1st and 10 now from the Knoch 39-yard line. 10-14 left to go in this game. Again, Indiana trailing by 1, 27-26. Receiver split to the left. Johnson in motion. Going to be a flag on the play, and this one's going to be...
we're offsides. Jake McCracken, I believe they're going to get him for jumping offsides.
And Indiana is offsides.
They're going to say he was just lined up in the neutral zone, so... Knoch is going to have now a 1st down and 5. With 9:58 to go. The Knights leading by 1. Frazier now in at quarterback. Kaseki's been getting some time in there as well tonight. He's in the shotgun formation. Frazier's going to keep it himself and run into an Indiana wall at about the 45-yard line, and they push him back.
Good job in there. You had Nygren on the tackle. Let's see who we got. Clifford on the tackle.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So they're going to give him 2. He never made it to the he never made it on the replay to the 41. He was stopped right at the the 46. He stopped right at the 45. Again, go to the WDAD Facebook page, and they've gotten some good spots here tonight, but that one, they gave him a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 3. And here is going to be Frazier again. He's going to be hit this time in the backfield and dropped. Boy, he made one guy miss, but he couldn't make them both.
Jake McCracken stormed in there.
Nygren was back there as well.
Let's see.
We'll see who got back there first. Isaac got back there first and just missed him, and
then Jake cleaned him up. Yep.
But that's what Indiana's needed. They haven't had that push. And that time, you get a couple of guys in the backfield, and Frazier, who's done a great job of making Indiana miss tackles tonight. They didn't miss that time.
This will be a big 3rd down. Indiana has to get off the field here
to
get
four.
That ball back.
So that was a loss of 4. It's 3rd and 7 here from the 42. And the give is going to be to McGowan. He's going to be hit, and he's going to be dropped. Great tackle by Jake McCracken. He's going to lose a yard.
Yes.
And Jake grabbed him by the jersey and was not letting go that time. And
Jake
they faked the reverse.
He does a good job of getting pressure and separation off that tackle. He basically just stood him up, Mark, get off and made the tackle. That's textbook defense by Jake McCracken right there.
2-yard loss. Knoch looked like he was faking that reverse to Johnson, and either way, the 4th down is coming. They're going to punt it, and this one's going to be off the side of the foot and go out of bounds.
That should be up at about the 40. Keep coming up at about the 43, 44-yard line.
Well, the defense makes a big stop, and now Indiana has a chance to regain this lead.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the...
Actually, I don't know if they've ever had the lead in the football game.
No, they have not.
So, no, boy, they gave him a... That ball bounced out of bounds at the 41, yet that's where they're going to place it.
I'll tell you.
So, it's been that kind of night here, and officials haven't done a tremendous job, let's just say that. 7:32 left to go. The ball will be at the 41-yard line for Indiana. They trail by 1. Here's Flint. Follows his blockers up the middle, takes it near the 45-yard line, so he's going to get about 4 on the 1st down carry.
Gain of 4 yards.
You hate to keep harping on the officiating, and I know we've done that probably more than we should tonight, but there've been some pretty big
questionable.
Yes, and we do have the luxury of the replay, which helps in some cases.
They're human too. They're doing the best they can.
So 2nd down and 6, and we have one receiver split right. Here is Flint. There's going to be some movement there.
Flag on the play.
I think our tackle just flinched just a little bit.
Actually, it might have been. He flinched, and so did Corbin Wilson. So actually, there was two guys that flinched. That looked like it was a delayed cadence, and just delayed a little bit too long.
And I think Corbin just lost his balance.
Yeah. 2nd and 11 here. 6:40 left to go in this football game, and a whistle and another flag. And this, boy, if Indiana gets another flag, we'll see if this one might not be on the defense. It is.
Offside.
So it moves it right back.
Offside on the Knights.
Yeah. The PA announcer sounded unsure about that.
So we're right back where we were before the Indiana penalty.
So it's 2nd and, well, it should be 2nd and 6, but it looks like 2nd and 7. Did they
How did we lose? That ball
They
should
lost
be on
a
the
yard.
45-yard line. They got cheated out of a yard on that.
It was 2nd and
I'm
6,
sorry,
and now
but
it's
come
2nd
on.
and 7. That is unbelievable. Either way, here's the give up the middle to Harrington, who's going to be hit and dropped immediately. No gain. But I mean, the
ball
the scoreboard even says ball on 45, but yet the ball was not.
3rd down.
So
Indiana.
either way, it is 3rd down and 7. As Harrington will officially, I guess unofficially or officially, lose a yard on that. So ball is now on the 44.
And now the clock is becoming an issue. We're clicking down close to 5 minutes. So
here's McFarland in motion. Here's Flint going to find his way to try to fight his way across the 45 to 46. He's going to be stopped short. Decision time here for Indiana as they're going to face about a 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's the play he scored the touchdown on early on.
Yeah, and Indiana's going to go for this. They don't. Even that spot, boy, oh boy.
They've not gotten any help as they only gave him 2 yards on that carry. And Indiana is on 4th down and 4. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the game. Man in motion, and Indiana see if they're trying to draw them off sides here and there, but Little Indians, Devin Flynn is going to roll to the left-hand side. He's going to find some running room, and they're going to call a flag. Wow.
On the Knoch sideline. Man, oh day.
Flynn had the first down and a lot more, and we're going to see here, and they are going to see that, Zach Harrington did. He had the arm wrapped around. I mean, it is a hold.
It looks like a hold, but, man, he didn't really impede him, but I see why they called it.
Yep, you can't have your arms in that position when you're making that block, and he had them around the shoulder pads, and that's going to be a hold most times as the official is right there looking for it. So now you're forced into a situation where, well, we'll see what they do, but you think they might try to punt the football, and although field position has not been kind to them most of this football game.
No, and I think they're going to go for this, Mark, just because of the time.
So 4:36 and counting. They're trailed by 1. 4th down and 13. Here's Flint. Fakes the pitch. Rolls out to the right. He's going to fire it. Has a man open. He's going to find some running room. Stretches forward. There's a flag on the play. I think he might be just shy of the first down as he stretched forward, but we'll see what the flag is for. Are they going to call another hold, or is this something in the... Wide open was Liam McFarland, and McFarland was hit at about the 49, stretched forward, and he is going to be shy.
He is short, and that was a great tackle by number 14 for Knoch. Let's see what this flag is, though.
And we'll see what happens. As the officials have been terrible tonight in terms of making these calls. They've just taken their time with everything.
Holding on the defense.
Holding against the defense.
Wow.
Oh, offsetting. Ineligible downfield. So they'll do it again.
Offsetting penalties.
Knoch thinks they have the football. These guys have been playing long enough. Offsetting does not mean But either way, that was a great pass play. Would have been short, but Indiana's got another shot at it here. And we'll see what the Little Indians call as the clock is going to be restarted. And now we're going to get a timeout.
That's a timeout for the...
This has been a mess. Those last couple minutes. 4th and 13 when we return. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian football with the Little Indians trailing by 1. 4 minutes left to go. You'll be back after this on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 7th.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Knoch High School, and Indiana is going to elect to punt the football here, now facing a 4th and 13 from their own 38-yard line. So Little Indians with 3 timeouts going to try to play for field position, and it's a pretty good punt as it's going to take a nice Little Indian bounce as it bounces all the way back through the 20-yard line down to about the 17. So really,
Indiana's punt rolls
that decision, I mean, we'll see how the rest of the game goes, but has paid off in terms of at least pinning the Knights back.
7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's Knoch 27.
And Knoch will take it over at the 17.
And it's a 1-point game. So, Indiana, they get a turnover, something happens here. That field position could be helpful.
So 1st and 10 for the Knoch Knights. Again, Indiana has 3 timeouts. Knoch has 2 left.
Indiana has to get stops here. They cannot give up a big play.
Kosecki looks like he is back at quarterback here at 1st and 10. And he's going to give the football to Frazier, and Frazier's going to make another guy miss. And boy, the tough runner as he's driven out of bounds after about a 5-6 yard pickup. Every time Frazier gets that football, he's looking to the outside, and he's got some speed, but he's a tough runner. Just seems tough to bring that again.
Ran it.
Inside out move there.
Harrison Doherty just missed the tackle right in the hole. I mean, we got to make those tackles if Indiana wants to get this ball back.
There have been a lot of missed tackles in this football game, and again, you don't want to take anything away from Frazier because he's making the guys miss, and he's a tough guy to bring down. But
when you have an opportunity in the hole, you have to make the play.
2nd and 3 here for the Knoch Knights. Again, Frazier up the middle. This time a big hole, and good stop, but a 1st down, but could have been a lot bigger as that blew open a hole there for the Knoch Knights.
And in 2 plays now, they have the ball over the 30-yard line.
So that play went for, almost 10 yards.
Fox Van Leer came up and made the tackle.
3:46 to go in this football game. Again, Indiana trailing by 1, and
again, they have to get a stop and get the football back. That clock is just churning away.
Knoch not in any hurry whatsoever. Play clock down to 8. Kosecki under at the shotgun formation. 1 receiver split left, and Kosecki's just going to keep this football. Indiana comes up to try to make the stop, breaks 1 tackle, but Indiana's going to swarm and finally bring him down. Maybe a yard gain on the play, not much more. So Indiana doing a good job there to force him outside. The first guy in, I'm trying to see, that Van Leer first got in there, got a hand on him.
Yeah, and then one of the big boys, Owen Clifford, I believe, brought him down.
So under 3 minutes to go. Big stop here on 2nd down. You might see a timeout by Indiana.
Yeah, I would think if Indiana can pin them, keep them here, they would use a timeout. I think they have to, because that clock is just
2nd and
bleeding.
9. Ball is going to be given to Frazier, who's going to fight his way through. Again, he breaks free from a couple of tackles. They're going to finally bring him down.
Frazier with the carry.
It's going to be 3rd and 5.
To the 37-yard line.
But those are some hard yards for Frazier, who, boy, he picks his way through that defense and just everybody reaching out to grab him and nobody putting a shoulder on him.
Right. You can't arm tackle this guy. I mean, he is proven all night long that you can't arm tackle him, so Indiana does use their first timeout.
Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. Huge defensive play when we return, as we're going to face a 3rd and 7 for the Knoch Knights. They lead Indiana by 1. Back after this.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today. Or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high
28 seconds
trade-in
left to
value.
go in the game. Huge play, maybe the play of the game so far. Here's the give. Frazier's going to have the football. Indiana's going to have him. They're going to bring him down in the backfield. He is going to finally go down. Boy, they were not blowing the whistle, but Frazier does go down in the backfield, and Knoch is going to be forced to punt the football away.
Timeout, Indiana.
Let's take a quick 30-second timeout ourselves, and we're going to come back with what we think is going to be a Knoch punt. Indiana trails by 1, but they're going to get the football back with a chance to win this thing. Back in 30 seconds.
The Knights.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today. Or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us.
7:26. Knoch looks with 4th and 11 like they're going to punt the football back to the Little Indians. Here's the snap. The punt is up. He's going to fake the football. He's going to take the football, and he's going to get a first down and more as he gets into the Little Indians' territory.
With the run on the play.
And it looked like he fumbled the football at the end. We're going to see and they're not going to call that, but we'll see on the replay. He bobbled the snap. He did not want to fake that football, but then he bobbled it. And either way.
And that's a Knoch Knights first down.
And why were they waiting so long to call it? As he fumbled the football there at the end, but he did recover it. Either way.
That's a killer. That is just
that
killer.
may have been the game there.
You know, you got exactly what you needed. You had field position, man.
I don't know whether that was an intended fake punt, but it looked like he bobbled the football.
The snap. There was a guy right there, and the problem was there was nobody in contain, and he just took the ball and went.
And either way, he takes it all the way to the Indiana 46-yard line. And Knoch now has the football in firm control of this game as Kasecki has being tackled in the backfield. Indiana's trying to strip that football. It's going to be like a 6 or 7 yard loss, but really Indiana with only one timeout. I don't know if they're going to be able to.
The carry. Brought down in the backfield.
Coach Overdorf is complaining. He made a timeout, and they ran 10 seconds off the clock.
Now these officials.
They have to put time back on that clock. That is inexcusable. He called the timeout as soon as the tackle was made.
we'll see what they're going to do if they're going to do it. But my guess is they're trying to signal to the clock that they do want time put back on the clock. Either way, that was going to be a 5-yard loss on the play by Kaseki.
And that's Indiana's. Is that their final timeout?
That's their final timeout that they've used. So they're going to put 6 seconds back on the clock. Well, we'll see.
I don't know if they are.
47. It looks like they're trying to signal to make it 147. Either way, these officials have not been good here tonight.
He's trying to tell them.
Either way,
Indiana's out of timeouts.
Okay.
But it does. Yeah, they put it back to 147.
Okay, so 147 left to go. It's second down and 15. The ball is placed back at the Knoch 49-yard line now. Again, Indiana trails by 1. Here is the give going to be to Frazier up the middle. He's just going to lower the shoulder and
strip that ball.
And this may not be the time where Frazier wants to continue to try to fight for the extra yards. If he holds on the ball well, but if they strip it, that's a huge play.
Yeah, Nygren came in on the tackle right away, and they're just trying to rake. Fox Van Leer's in there, and they're all pulling at that football.
So Indiana may have if they're able to get a stop here, they're going to have maybe 20 seconds or so to try to get something going, but not much more than that.
The botched punt, boy, what a killer. Because Indiana had everything they wanted. They had timeouts left, and unfortunately, Tristani for Knoch just made a play. And it's come down tonight to who's going to make a play and when. And Mark, we've talked about those extra points. Are they going to hurt us? Well,
they've missed 3. Well, two.
One kick and 2 two-point conversions. 2
2-point conversion attempts that were not converted. 1 extra point that was missed. You convert one of them, you're winning. If you convert one of the 2-point conversions, if you convert the extra point, you're tied at least. So a lot of things can happen, but certainly when you're looking at a 1-point game right now, yeah, that hurts. So Knoch is going to have the football. 3rd and 14.
Yeah, and
and the ball is at midfield.
I'd be very, very conservative if I'm Knoch. You don't want to put the ball on the turf. Basically.
Wouldn't even be surprised if they took a knee.
Victory.
Yeah, you have the chance really to kill most of this clock. Here is Kaseki. They're in the shotgun formation. 59 seconds left to go in the game. Knoch leads by 1, and the give is going to be to Johnson, who has some running room on the left side. He's going to finally be brought down, though. And
with the carry.
He's brought down by Hodak. Why'd they stop the clock? Referee thought they made a first down. He didn't realize it was double sticks.
They've made some mistakes here tonight, but either way, Knoch is going to be punting the football away. They're likely going to let this run down as low as they can, call a timeout. Johnson got a few yards back on that run, but they're going to punt the ball away, and Indiana looking for a miracle here.
Yep.
As they're going to have probably, maybe 15 seconds at this point in time.
Yeah, and then the punt. 15 seconds, and by the time the punt, they'll be lucky if they have 10 seconds.
And Knoch takes their final timeout.
So 4th down and 10.
Seconds left.
Knoch has going to be punting this football away, or at least we think they are. They thought they were going to do it the last time, and they bobbled the snap and took it for a first down, and really, at least to this point, have taken firm control of the game. Indiana needs a big return of some sort.
Well, the punt, and I hate to harp on it, but that basically just allowed Knoch to, they got the ball. They got the ball back with 4 minutes and 7 seconds. All right, and they've run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays, and really, it's a killer.
It's tough, but at the same time, it would have worked had you gotten the punt.
That's right.
That you needed to. I mean,
right.
it's
And it's hard to say that, boy, their mistake helped them, and it did. If he doesn't botch that snap, he punts the ball. Indiana had the ball back, and who knows what happened.
Yeah. 15 seconds left to go. Here's a big punt. He's going to get this one off. It's going to be deep and
muffed.
Here's Wilson is going to have it, and he's going to be brought down at the 6-yard line. Now actually put back to the 4. It's been that kind of night for Indiana where just too many mistakes have killed.
Yep.
And this is going to be a game they're going to look back on and
too many mistakes
and wonder what if, because you can't fault them on that fake punt. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. It was just unfortunate, but too many mistakes on defense. Good running by these Knoch running backs, or Frazier in particular. But this is going to be a tough one unless they can pull something out here with 4 seconds left to go in the game.
With 4 seconds left, 4.7 seconds left in the game.
Knoch just looking to pretty much play prevent defense here as they have 2 defensive backs playing way back in center field. Flint under center from the 4-yard line. He's going to drop back the pass. He's going to fire it. He's got, it's incomplete pass.
And the pass falls incomplete.
They had something set up there. If he catches that, you don't know. But either way, the ball is not caught, and Indiana is going to fall to Knoch in a game that is a tough one to swallow for Little Indians fans. 27-26, Knox comes away with the victory. We're going to come back with our first Commonwealth post-game show when we return. Hear the game recap. We'll hear from Coach Overdorf as well. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Dave Bacon on WISR 680 AM to listen to the game. Our last home game of the year is October 22nd versus Hampton. Thank you all for coming this evening. Thank you to the student section.
Give me.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Our first Commonwealth post-game show, First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first member FDIC. And down on the field, I believe we have Coach Brandon Overdorf. And Coach, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay. Well, I know this isn't the result that you wanted. This seemed to be a game of a lot of big plays both ways. And unfortunately, the last big play went against you guys, and that was the botched punt that ended up working for the Knoch Knights.
Yeah, we just made too many mistakes. I mean, we can't afford to make mistakes like we do, especially we've given probably the last, maybe every team we played, points off of turnovers. We start the game again with a fumble and a return for a touchdown, I believe, and then we didn't execute on any of our extra points. We missed them, didn't convert on the 2-point conversions other than one there, I think, at the end. And it's a 1-point loss. You execute any of that stuff, and it's a different ball game. But we got to be perfect, and we were far from it. I thought Knoch, they had a great crowd, and their team was ready to play on their homecoming night. And good for them. They really played hard, and we just made too many mistakes.
Coach, talk about Keegan Frazier, the running back for Knoch. I know it was one thing when we talked to you before the game, you were a little concerned with how the running backs were going to perform. He had 130 yards tonight, but seemed to make a lot of big plays when that team needed him to, and made that, quite frankly, made some of the guys miss tackles out there as well. But talk about his play and maybe what the defense found difficult to bring him down.
We thought coming in on tape, despite their record, they probably had two of the hardest running backs that we were going to see all year, and he lived up to the hype. And we were either out of position, we looked at the tape, but I think we got too far upfield instead of getting under it and spilling it outside and gashed us multiple times. But we didn't play as well defensively against the run as we have, and a lot of that's because they were a little more physical than we were tonight, and that's on us. I mean, we got to get them more physical, and we maybe didn't take a step this week. We have been taking a step every week, and this one we made a stayed even.
What was their defense doing to prevent you guys from getting around the edge? It didn't seem like they were allowing too much outside of the tackles tonight, and Harrington, Zach, and Devin were able to get some yards up the middle, but really not a whole lot on the outside other than that one touchdown run by Devin. What was the defense doing to kind of seal that edge off for you tonight?
Well, they had a really good scheme. They put everybody in the box with their 3-5, and kind of dared us to run outside, but they played two guys outside the tackle box, and our kids couldn't block them. That's what it came down to. They were more aggressive to the football than we were, just stepping on their toes and blocking them, and aggression wins every time. And credit to their kids. And then made it tough sledding up inside, but we still were moving the football for the most part. It really just comes down to those mistakes. I mean, we just can't make those mistakes. That's the difference.
What did you see on that punt? It looked like a botched punt, not a fake punt, but at the end of the game, really what pretty much was the play of the game. We would have given you guys the football back with at least a timeout and over 2 minutes to go. Instead, they bobbled the snap from the looks of it and ended up finding a lot of running room to be able to get the first down.
Yeah, I mean, we made the decision to punt the ball away and play defense and get the ball back, and it looked like it was going to turn out that way, and then he botches the snap. Just one of those things in high school football. Our kids are going after him and run by him, and he stands up and we got nobody there. And just, I don't know, just one of those unlucky things that happens, but the kid made the play, and we didn't make the tackle. So we had opportunities. We fought back. We did a lot of good things. We just didn't make the plays that we needed to and made too many mistakes. And when they have been coming into the game turning the ball over quite a bit, and they took care of the ball tonight and played a clean game. That was our worry as coaches coming in. I said they'd play clean, and if they do that, it's going to be a heck of a football game, and they did. And the quarterback threw 140 yards in the air, and we didn't make a play on the ball there on a late down. And all those little plays, man. That's why you got to play every play, and every play is vital. And we're just, we're a good football team, but we're not talented enough to make mistakes against anybody.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time tonight, and thank you. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, man.
It was Coach Brandon Overdorf. And you can hear that interview again on Luther Ford Coach's Corner tomorrow morning. And we thank the coach for being able to take the time to do the interview for us. And we're going to come back and on the First Commonwealth post-game show, and we'll do a game recap, take a look at the quick stats and more when we return. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 7th.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today. Or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
It was a good defensive stand by the Little Indians defense, who played really well early on. Indiana's first offensive play. They fumbled the football, gave it right back to Knoch, but their defense stood tall again, forcing another 3 and out. But on the next Indiana possession, they fumbled it again, this time into the arms of a Knoch defender who took it into the end zone for a touchdown, and Knoch took the early lead 7-0. The Little Indians then put on a 16-play, 85-yard drive that took over 7 minutes off the clock. Devin Flint took it into the end zone for a 6-yard touchdown. The extra point was missed, and these extra points proved to be costly for Indiana as Little Indians now faced a 7-6 deficit. A couple of plays later on in the first half, Knoch had the football and were able to take the ball 4 plays for ended up 49 yards. The big play there was Keegan Frazier, who took it 28 yards into the end zone. Knoch finally started moving the football a little bit offensively, but Indiana answered right back. They took the ball 6 plays to 80 yards in 2 minutes and 26 seconds, and ended up getting a big touchdown by Zach Harrington, who also had a big catch on that drive and a 41-yard run on that drive. Extra point again was missed, or a 2-point conversion attempt failed. It was 14-12. Next series, though, Knoch answered right back, and near the end of the half, Indiana gets a stop. They thought they might be able to go into the end zone or into the locker room, at least trailing by 2, or possibly with a chance to take the lead. Instead, Knoch takes it down with 7 plays. The big play on the drive was a 3rd down and 23. And Knoch throws a 32-yard completion into double coverage and able to come down with a catch for a 1st down. A couple of plays later, McGowan goes 30 yards into the end zone for a touchdown. That could be one of the big plays of this football game. Really, is that completion for 32 yards when it looked like Knoch was going to be able to give the football back with a couple of minutes left to Indiana. Either way, they went into the locker room at halftime with a 21-12 lead. I believe that's what it was, 21-12. So make sure I write that down. So Indiana did take the football in the second half to start out and took it 5 plays, 68 yards, did what they needed to do, all on the back of Zach Harrington, who then put it in from 3 yards out for a touchdown, and extra point attempt was missed again, or the 2-point conversion attempt failed, 21-18. But the Knoch Knights answered right back, and this was a critical drive for them as well. And they took it almost 6 minutes and 11 plays, 66 yards, a 13-yard touchdown run by Frazier, who had himself a nice night tonight. And Knoch with the extra point. Their extra point actually failed that time. The only one on the night that failed for them. It was 27-18. And then things got interesting. Indiana, they and Knoch exchanged possessions, but the Little Indians did get the football back at the 40-yard line, and they were able to take the football in just 29 seconds. It only took them 2 plays, a Harrington run and a 58-yard Devin Flint run, to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion was good, and the Little Indians made it 27-26, basically with the entire 4th quarter still ahead of them. But Knoch took a lot of time left, or was able to take a lot of time off the clock in their next couple of possessions. Indiana had the football back, were not able to convert anything, and ended up having to punt the football away to Knoch. And Knoch took the football over on their own 17-yard line, and had about 4 minutes left to go on the clock. Indiana's defense made a huge stop, and Knoch looked like they were going to be punting the football away to the Little Indians, facing a 4th down and 11. But a botched snap led Knoch to run a fake, or run the football, and the punter, instead of running the football, instead of punting it away, ran the football and found wide open space and was able to take it for a 1st down. And really, that's our play of the game, because Knoch had every intention with about 2 minutes left to punt the football away. Instead, they botched the snap, are forced to run it, and have wide open green in front of them to be able to take it for the 1st down. They end up basically running out the clock. They do punt it away to Indiana, who had a shot at 1 play from the 6-yard line, but not a whole lot after that. So the final score ended up being 27-26. That was our final, and Pat, you have some of our First Commonwealth quick stats on the night. It's an interesting game, at least up until the start of the 4th quarter, and then it got really crazy. And
But, Indiana did what they normally do. 295 yards total offense, 281 of those on the ground. Zach Harrington, 15 carries, 147 yards. Devin Flint, 20 carries, 144 yards. They did complete one pass for 14 yards. They were 1 for 5 passing. But the key stat is 2 fumbles and 1 interception, so 3 turnovers. Knoch, they had 265 yards of total offense. Keegan Frazier, 130 yards on the ground. And they just made plays when they had to make them. And Indiana, as Coach alluded to, made mistakes. And you can't make mistakes when you run this type of offense. You have to protect the ball and play clean to give yourself a chance.
Well, we're going to come back and look at our Gooden Associates Good Player of the Game and wrap this one up. It's a 27-26 Indiana loss as the Little Indians move back to 500 on the season, 3-3. After this loss to the Knoch Knights. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football, the post-game show from First Commonwealth Bank on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD. This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
I'm with the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict. And Jack, finally, you will be back in the booth broadcasting
tonight, 27-26, and it's time for our Good and Associates Good Player of the Game, presented by Good and Associates in Indiana. And Pat, what's your call on? Let's start with offense.
Yeah, I think on offense, Zach Harrington, he had some big plays tonight, and had some good yardage and ran tough, and made plays when Indiana needed them offensively. Every week we have this debate, is it Devin or Zach? I think tonight Zach, really tried to put this offense on his back and made some big plays.
I do too. I agree with that. And defensively, a couple guys we could pick in there as well.
Yeah, I think Jake McCracken really stood out. He made some big plays and needed a sack and a couple tackles for loss there to keep Indiana in the game and give them a chance. It's just, this is a tough one to swallow for Indiana, but I thought Jake played his heart out tonight.
So it's a tough game to lose if you're the Indiana Little Indians, but they'll bounce back. They are still 3-3, and another chance next week here as they get back at it. So we thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, thank you for John Smathers and the crew here for helping to put this on the air.
I got to thank Dane Mossgrove. He gives us the stats every week, and I always forget to thank him.
Absolutely.
So thanks to Dane Mossgrove for getting us the stats as well as he does.
That's a big help for us, and thank you to Luke back at the studio as well for helping to put us on the air, and for Pat Doherty. I'm Mark Hilliard saying good evening, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. And the final score here again tonight from Knoch, 27-26. The Knoch Knights defeat the Indiana Little Indians. You have been listening to Indiana High Little Indians football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib